Hello, hello.
Amazing. And real quick, you don't mind if I'm
Like
recording, do you?
really, really, really flushed out.
Do any of you mind if I'm recording?
No,
No.
Sweet.
It's fine.
Just thought I'd at least be polite about it.
Depending on how long this goes, if one of the kids wake up, I may have to bail, but that's about all I have going
Uh,
on.
I totally get it. I got a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old in the house right now.
I got 3-year-old twins, and then I have an 8-month-old.
3-year-old twins. Ooh, I bet
Yeah,
that's
all
brutal
boys
right
in
now.
my house.
Jesus, you
So it's
probably
like a
have the
wrestling
best.
match.
You probably have the best like noise canceling headphones.
It's pretty much needed. The requirement.
Okay, so I'm imagining you like going outside to enjoy your lunch, like sad Keanu, just like enjoying the silence. Like shit, I can hear the leaves rustling out here. It's nice.
Yes. No, that's 100% true. Like I can't even like jokingly deny that one. Like there's times where I'm driving home from work and I realize when I pull into my driveway I never turned on the radio. I'm like, "Oh man, I was just lost in my own thoughts for a moment. That's unusual."
Oh shit.
Alright. I will admit this Joda is a budget-friendly Joda, and is not. Everybody always. I come in with a Joda, and everybody's always like, "Oh shit." I don't have very. I'll probably end up playing it at my local little like fun tournament we do, but it probably is not going to do as well as I want it to.
Right on. I am running kind of a stronger commander today. Um, this is I like just opened the pre-con that I bought like a couple years ago. Swapped a couple cards in and out. Uh, this is the first time I'm actually like playing this as opposed to just like goldfishing.
Mm.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the precon, just pretty upgraded.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep my opening hand.
I will as well.
I will as well.
Cool, cool, cool.
I'm also ready.
Sweet. Does that mean has
I think
everybody
we.
checked in? Sorry, I
I
was
think
looking
we're
at my
good.
hand as I said I was good.
How dare you? Unforgivable.
Something like that.
Wait, did you get the Princess Bride version? Yes.
Yes,
I
I
like
did.
it. I like it.
That's awesome.
Sadly, it just doesn't pop up when you search it, so it has to be Marquesa. But
Yeah. It's a really beautiful card though. I love it when they do sets like that where they just re-coat of paint like older cards.
yeah, and
Yeah,
this might be the most flavorful one in it. This one's one of the best.
Oh, absolutely. Do you want
I
to kick
have
it off?
her in this Joda deck actually.
I kind of wanted the what's her name? Uh,
Tomb Raider.
no, it's from that set. It's the haste, double strike vigilance.
Oh, Inigo Montoya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy looks really cool. But I got that original card in paper, so I can't really like
Uh,
justify buying like a new one when I can just like go get it and play it, you know?
that's fair. All right, everybody ready?
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
so.
All right. I'll draw for turn. I'll play a command tower, tap it to play a Wayfarer's Bauble, and I will pass. This is also the
I was just gonna say you got the command tower from it too. I just watched a TikTok on the whole thing.
Tap line
That's awesome.
pass. I'm gonna play a Triome and pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Um, I'll play a secluded courtyard, choosing Merfolk and pass.
Cool, cool.
Draw for turn. Okay, that's good. Let's see here. Mine's the In Datha Triome, it's white, black, green, and pass.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a swamp. Tap 2, crack my Wayfarer's Bauble, go get an island. Pass.
Oh, sweet. Tap up, keep draw. I'm gonna play a plains, and then scoos pass.
Alright.
Oh, I
Untap,
don't
upkeep,
like that.
draw.
What was that?
Oh, I don't like scoos right now.
Why? You don't have anything in the graveyard.
Yet.
Like, are you gonna do something soon? Like, how soon
I'll
we talking?
play.
I mean, I do like my graveyard. It's kind of a big, important part of this.
All right.
I'll play a forest as my land for turn. Tap 2 to explore. Drawing a card. Letting me put down an additional land. I'm going to play Cavern of Souls, choosing Merfolk.
Good call.
And then I will.
Hold on, let me stifle that ATB.
Sorry?
I'm making a joke. You could stifle Cavern of Souls ETBs, by the way. If you blue players want to get real nasty.
What do you do that with?
There's a 1-drop blue instant counter target activated or triggered ability. With Cavernous Souls, I've stifled or countered the ETB of Cavernous Souls, making it just a colorless land. So,
Nice.
so if any of you
Uh,
blue players want to get real like sadistic with it, you're like, yeah, you
Just
can
really
keep
don't
your
want to make friends.
you can keep your Cavernous Souls.
Brutal. I will tap Cavern of Souls for 1. I'm going to play the Ozolith. And that will
Spooky.
go over there. That should be it for me. I'll pass. Is my spacebar not working? Hello? Oh, because
Draw for turn.
search. There we go.
Let's do it this way. We will play Borderloft Pathway.
Cool, cool.
I will tap 2 for a Felwar Stone. And I will pass turn.
Alright. Gonna untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a mountain as land for turn. Like I said, I really don't like that scoos, so I'm gonna tap 2 to feed the swarm the scavenging ooze. So we're gonna destroy it.
Take 2.
I'll lose 2.
We pass.
Then I'm gonna tap a blue and play a Siren Stormcaller, and then I will pass.
All right. I'll play Slayer's Stronghold and pass. If anyone wants haste and vigilance, let me know.
Obviously, I mean, yeah.
I
Sounds
will
like a good deal.
tap, upkeep, draw.
Hey, I'll give you Hawkball haste if you don't slap me with it.
Can I play Hawkball this turn? Is the question. I can. Sure. I'll take you up on that offer.
Let's go.
I will tap the Secluded Courtyard for 1, and I'll play a Soul Ring. And then I will tap blue, green, and Soul Ring to bring out my commander. And then moving to combat, he will explore.
Trigger on the stack. I'm gonna give it +2/+0 vigilance and haste.
To the end of the turn, right?
To the end of turn.
Cool. So it's gonna be a 5. I'll just put that there. It'll explore. It's a land, so that will go to my hand. And then I will swing it over at. Let's just go to Joda. So it is a 5/3 commander. And then on attack trigger, it will let me put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. I will opt not to and draw a card. Okay, interesting. And then I will move to. Oh, you said that's vigilance, correct?
Yes, please.
Sick. Move to my main phase 2. I will play a command tower as my land for turn. And then I will pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Draw for turn. All right. We will play Arcane Sanctum. It's a white, blue, black triome. I will then tap these two and then do a Farseek, which allows me to go get a Plains, Island, Swamp, or Mountain. Which I'm just going to go get one of my other triomes and put into play tapped and then pass turn so you can go on doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a swamp. I'll tap 4 to play my commander. And then I will pass.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna go Bountiful Promenade, unless two of you want to scoop. I'm gonna have that come in untapped. And I'm gonna play Champion of Lampholt and pass the turn.
Alright. I will
It's going to be
untap,
the Regarin triome that's blue, red, white.
upkeep, draw.
I
That's a
don't
good
believe you.
card to get.
I need the judge to verify it.
I completely understand
Oh.
that.
Sorry, I have trust issues.
Okay. I'm gonna play a forest as my land for turn. Do it like so. That gives me 7 mana to work with. I'll tap 2 in command tower for a blue, and I will cast a Rhystic Study.
I'd like to put Sadness onto the stack.
Sadness can go on the stack.
All right, okay, 666.
Um,
Yeah, I don't have any counters for sadness. Sorry.
Yeah,
I'll leave it at that.
it has split second.
Okay. Unfortunately, Master, you're the only one open, so I gotta go back to you with Hawkball. Or sorry, on combat first, he will explore. It's a Vodalian Hexcatcher. I will keep that on top.
Leave
And it'll
Brittany
jump
alone.
out. And then it'll come at you for 4. Alright. On attack trigger, it will let me put a land down or draw. I will draw.
Man,
And then
Hawkball's just so much better as a Merfolk commander than the last guy, huh?
Kumena, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pass the turn there.
I'm still lovely shuffling, trying to make sure I shuffle well. All right, I will cut, and I will then draw.
The
My
problem with
turn.
Kamina is you just need so much more like merfolk on the board to actually like do stuff.
Yeah, but like it doesn't involve tapping them,
Yeah,
which is a big like downside.
exactly.
Unless you have a way to like untap those Merfolk.
Yeah,
It's like,
Marrow
oh, I'm
Commerce.
gonna I'm gonna tap 5 and put a counter on all my guys. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
swing. You know.
exactly. I
All
run
right,
the enchantment in this deck.
you can create. What's everybody? Oh, you have a command tower out there. Somebody does, don't they?
I
I
have a Naya Triumph.
Okay, so you have white, red, green at least.
Yeah. And then
And I
blue
have
and black. Yeah. You
blue, red,
All
and
right, so I can pretty much make any color with my Feldwire. It sounds like.
only if you want to.
I also have a command
Well,
tower, so
white, green, red, black. We'll use it to make blue, I guess. And then cast Joda, and then that's turn.
all right.
There it is.
my bad. Did you pay 1 for Rhystic Study? You still
I
can.
did.
Draw.
You know what? I will, because I don't have any use for that right now.
Dread, would you pay the 1 for Rhystic?
Because Ristic, oh yeah, that.
1 mana when you draw.
Wait, what?
I
Uh,
played Rhystic Study, so
I
whenever
know,
you
but
draw, you have to pay 1 mana.
sorry, the way you phrased it, I was like, no, he doesn't have to pay 1 mana
yeah,
when he draws.
Or I get to draw,
Cast.
right?
Yeah. When he casts.
yep.
Oh, my
Um,
bad. Correct.
yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was smothering
Correct. Yeah,
Tyler.
I worded that really, yeah. Brain's not
I'm
braining.
sick of you gaslighting us.
I'm gonna play a Bajukabog and let's just exile Sangreiti. Let's just get rid of that thing permanently, just in
Man,
case.
the ooze racism is real right now.
I just can't afford to have that going on, honestly. Uh, then I'm gonna go ahead and
You really
tap
counteracted my 3 lands in hand. Got it.
3. Oh, I probably should pay the one. I'll be nice. I'll pay my taxes. So I'm gonna play Yeheni, Undying Partisan.
Oh.
I'll tap and pay the extra. Then I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to send Siren Stormcaller at Sangreiti, and I'm going to send my commander at Marco.
I'll
Both
take
of
2.
them activate their dethrone triggers, so they each get a +1/+1.
All right, so I take 4 commander.
Yep.
Cool.
Um,
And Sangretti, it's just
can
2.
can I respond to the trigger before damage?
I
Not
guess with declaring attackers, you could.
Yeah, I'm going to not pay for Rhystic Study. I'm going to Swords to Plowshares Siren Storm Tamer.
I'll take 1.
Uh, okay, so I'm trying to figure out the stack. Would I have the +1/+1 counter on
In
it?
response to it going on the stack. Sorry, I kind of
Okay.
wanted to let you like finish saying all of your stuff before like doing things.
I'll just go ahead and in response to that, sack it to put a +1/+1 on Yeheni, so it won't come back. But
I don't believe it gets a 1/1 counter from the sack.
it will,
It.
because
I'm not letting
that's
you
right.
gaslight me again.
But oh well, he's indestructible till end of turn,
Yeah.
so it works.
All right.
Cool. All right. That's all I got, so I will pass.
Kill Jesse. How dare you? Untap upkeep draw. I'm gonna play Opal Palace. Not paying for Rhystic Study. I'm gonna cast Shalai Nalar with Opal, giving it a 1/1 counter. It'll ETB, giving champion a 1/1 counter. I'll deal. Um,
Okay, sorry, I don't know if it was my turn or not.
it's all good.
Where did my camera go?
Dread, I'll deal 2 damage to you.
Okay.
Cool. I would like to go to combat. I'd like to send a 2/2 over at you, Dread.
Okay. I will. I'll take 2.
Cool. And with that, I will pass the turn.
All right. I will untap, draw. Hmm. How badly do I need the mana is the question. One,
So,
two, three, four.
so in case anyone wants to go to combat next turn, I have a Sunhome, Fortress of the Legion. I can give something double strike for free. In case it matters to anybody.
Hmm.
That is
Pretty
tempting,
strong.
but the thing is, if I want Dethrone to go off, I have to swing at the top health person.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tap Slowing for 2, and then we'll do Secluded Courtyard and Command Tower for a blue. And I'll cast Herald of the Secret Streams. Creatures I control with a 1/1 counter on them cannot be blocked. And then I will
Well. Uh-oh.
8 cards in hand. Interesting. Okay. Um, I will move to combat. Herald of the Secret Streams will explore. It's a Surge Spanner. Um, I'll keep that on top. So Herald will get a 1/1, and then I will do the same for Hawkball. It will get a 1/1 there.
Yo, we hog balling out here.
We are.
Oh god, the dad
Um,
jokes. Oh no, it's happening to me.
yeah, and he's a
Yeah.
2/2, so I should be fine. Okay, so to declare attacks, I will send Hawkball over at Dread,
Okay.
5/5 unblockable.
I'll
On
take.
attack trigger, it will let me put a land down or draw a card. I will draw a card. And then when that finishes, I will move to my main phase 2. I will cast a breeding pool, and I'll pay 2 life to have it open.
Judge, he cast a land. Disqualify him.
And that leaves
It's the
me.
only way he's trying to win
4.
this as any way he possibly can.
You know. Uh, he's like enter the infinite. What? What?
Nah, no infinite yet, don't worry.
Yet? What?
Yeah, I have infinite tokens, but that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is a little rough. I'll move to my end step and discard a bygone marbles, and then I will pass the turn there.
Alrighty, untappery, draw for turn. Hmm. Yeah, we'll do that. Tap both, play an arcane signet,
Hmm.
Do you
tap
pay
the
one for
rest.
that?
I did not. You get the draw.
Cool. Thank you.
Then I will tap the rest and play Gandalf the White.
Do you pay the one for
Um,
that?
I do
Gandalf the
not.
Grey.
Uh, it will set off Joda's trigger. I don't believe his trigger also happens with it because he says
Whenever
if
you
it,
cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile from the top until you exile a legendary card with lesser mana value, you may cast the card. Yeah, they will all trigger Ristic.
yes, but I'm saying that the Gandalf's second ability is if a legendary permanent or artifact entering or leaving the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it
Hmm.
triggers an additional time.
Yeah.
Being that he entered, I don't believe it doubles Joda this turn, but it will in the
No.
future.
Yes.
Okay.
So that guy doesn't double cast triggers.
It's a triggered ability from when the legendary enters the from like
Because,
enters the battle from the
Joda,
cast.
what he does is while the spell is on the stack, will add another spell on top of it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it works same as Cascade rules. Like
Yeah.
once the spell is down, the Cascade goes off, and the
Mhm.
cascaded spell
It's
gets
it's
cast first.
legendary cascade. They're not ETBs.
Right.
Because if you like flicker
Okay.
a creature, it won't re-trigger Joda.
So I guess it's the cast, not the ETB. So I guess
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one was worthless of me buying. Huh?
Well,
All right.
no,
Anyway,
no, he does good work. You can cast stuff at instant speed, which kind of skirts around a lot of stuff.
yeah.
You know.
All right. Well, Selvela comes into play whenever another creature enters the battlefield. If it has the greatest power among other creatures, that controller gets to draw a card. Uh, I also realized that her thing is flawed, but her thing is just mainly for the mana. Bum bum bum.
So you're casting that with Joda, right?
Mm.
Yeah, so that's a free
Another
cast. So
Ristic.
yes, you get another Ristic. Yes,
Thank you.
until I destroy that the next turn. I mean, what?
Don't
What?
worry.
That's a fast turn.
Until I counter it. I mean, what?
What?
Untap, keep draw.
Damn, things are getting fishy around here.
Huh. Well, the
I'm
thing I
sorry.
wanted to go and get, I just top decked, so that's pretty cool. We'll
I
just
love it.
roll with that, I guess. Tap 3 for an unspeakable symbol. I can pay
Oh,
3 life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature.
oh.
Do you pay the one?
No, because I need to cast another spell, so go for
Okay,
it.
and then
It
Hey,
is
I didn't
a
pay the one.
enchantment.
Give me that. Everybody else
Yeah.
is getting
yeah, I mean,
scary.
Yeah,
I've been getting beat down.
and in response for not being a responsible taxpayer, you should punish him like the government does.
I'm
no, he
sorry,
paid.
I'm not the only non-taxpayer here. His hand is flooded.
Get
My
it?
hand is
It's
flooded.
flooded. It's
Yeah,
flooded.
you're gonna be discarding so many cards if you don't
Plus,
have
you
a
did
I
already hit
thought
me
know,
for five
vessel or.
commander last time, so
I did, but
you can finagle this for me.
you know what? Sure, I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it for
Okay, now I
now.
totally understand if you counter this one because I'm also kind of helping you out. You probably wanted to counter this one instead. I'm gonna ring sight.
What's that do?
So the ring tempts me, and I can search my library for a card that shares a color with a legendary creature I control. Reveal it, put it into my hand, then shuffle.
You never counter the tutors. You just counter the stuff that the tutors get.
I know that they play out of the tutors. Do you pay the one for that?
That's it.
No, I do not have mana to pay
I'll
that.
draw another card.
He's gonna discard his
Uh,
entire deck soon.
I'll let you have it.
You
I'll
were
let you have it.
self-milling him right now.
Okie dokie. So the ring tempts me. I use this white die as
Mhm.
my ring, and I will
Cool, cool,
make.
cool. Do you have all the Nazgul in your deck? Because that would be pretty fucking tasty.
Oh man, if maybe
Because they all add counters to them. Oh, okay.
that could perhaps be a thing that this deck does, quite possibly.
Oh shit. Oh, that's so good.
I'm working on getting the Nazgul Lord, but yes, I do have 9 Nazgul in this deck. What do I want to grab?
Do you have all the different arts?
I'm pretty darn close. I
Um,
have 6 of them.
Nice.
disqualified for flavor fail.
Uh, you know what? I'll just. I feel like I've got a lot of eyes on me now, so I'll just get a casual at Sushi of the Blazing Sky.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
just pretty
It's
casual.
okay. Um, do you have, I don't remember what it's called, but it's a 6 mana Minotaur with landfall extra combat steps. I think that would be pretty good for your deck because
That would be fun.
it gets
Uh,
+1/+0 for every time it's attacked. So all
ooh,
those Nazgul get a lot bigger.
that would be. Okay, cut.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
This will go to hand. I'll pay 3 life,
Bro, this is getting out of hand.
and I'll put a singular counter on Yehemi. And then I will pass because I feel like I'm gonna need blockers.
Alrighty, untap upkeep. That's not a good card. Okay, I'm gonna play a land. I'm gonna go to combat. Um, Mark, I'm just gonna hit you for 4 in the air.
Sure, I will take
Commander.
4.
And with that, I will pass the turn.
It's too much mana open to be passing the turn.
Well, you're right. You're right.
I
I
will
should be tapping these lands, but I am not.
untap, upkeep, draw.
Information for the table. I have 2 lands that I can activate. I can only activate one of them, but I can either give something Vigilance and Haste or Double Strike. Yep, I'm just
Okay.
throwing that information out.
I mean, I feel like 3 of us have realized there's a merfolk infestation growing, and
Yeah, I think I
Yeah,
think
but
that was
see,
been.
here's what happens. You feed the fish, you might be able to survive long enough to maybe pull out a board wipe.
Exactly. The piranhas don't bite if they're being fed. Listen. Um, I gotta get rid of some of these fucking cards. Oh,
And you
that's
know
where I
what? I
fucked
can't.
up. I was gonna play something on your end stuff, but that's why I have too many cards.
Um, the yellow square's on you. Fuck you. Yeah, go ahead and cast your stuff. Go ahead.
No, don't worry. No, no, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I
Okay.
missed the trigger. Don't worry.
All right. Hey,
Okay.
let it be known, I didn't feed the fish. I did not pay the one for Ristic City.
I will pay an ancient
I mean
human.
that's kind of a cop out.
Yeah. I mean, on one hand, you're correct.
Oh.
the other hand, you're also
Gotta
correct.
do something here. It's just a matter of what the fuck can I do?
It's like saying, good news, I didn't have to pay taxes this year. I am unemployed, but that has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
I'll tap Solar Ink floating 1, and then I will tap Caverner's Souls for a blue to cast Fodalian Hexcatcher. So it has Flash, other Merfolk I control get 1/1, and I can sack a Merfolk to counter a non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1. So he spends 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
you can
6,
just sack
7,
like as
8
many
mana.
merfolk as you want,
Yeah,
huh?
and then continuously, yeah.
Uh,
It's a great card, put it that way.
uh,
You want to try to counter it? Because I mean, I
I'm not
Cavern of Souls, you
no,
can't counter it.
I literally have no game actions I can do right now other than
Okay,
activating these lands.
no
Hold on, let me
problemo
just put my
then.
hand here. I don't need to look at it. Just making me sad. If only I had a scooze.
Let's.
That is true. I did maybe get a little too concerned about it being a me problem and not.
Yeah, I'm not stressing. I'm just vibing.
Okay, let's do it this way. I gotta get rid of fucking cards. Um, I'll tap Ancient Tomb, taking 2, and then we'll do Secluded Courtyard for green. To play Realm Walker. It's a shapeshifter, so it counts as a merfolk.
Hmm.
When it ETBs, choose a creature type. I'm going to choose Merfolk. I can look at the top card of my library anytime, and I could cast creature spells of the chosen type from the top of my library. So I will take a quick look. It's a fantastic card, but nothing right now. So I still have 1 floating, 2, 3. I will use the 1 floating from Soul Ring, Command Tower, and Breeding Pool for a blue. And I'm going to cast Kapala. I'm going to put it right here in case you guys want to click on it. But it says spells that you guys cast to target a merfolk I control cost 2 more to cast. And same thing with abilities. If you target me with one of your abilities, it costs 2 more to activate.
Essentially gives them ward too.
Exactly. Put that bad bitch up there. Let's move Ristic over here. Let's put the Soul Ring over there.
Well, fuck you. You're not getting my double strike.
Oh, don't worry, I didn't need double strike anyways. um, man. Okay, I'm gonna move to combat.
Hmm.
Herald
Hmm.
of the Secret Streams is going to explore. It's going to be a worldly tutor. I am going to keep that on top. So this is going to get a 1/1 counter. Hawkball is going to get a 1/1. Kapala, Viridian, and Realm Walker. And then, can I just. I'm just going to swing Hawkball over at Sangreiti.
Um,
7/7 unblockable.
7. Cool.
Yeah. On attack trigger, it'll let me draw a card or put down a land. And I think I'm going to draw a card from that. All right.
Is that all?
No, sorry. I'll tap 2 green because Hawkball is a 7/7 because it'll get the extra 1 from there. And I'll cast the Great Henge. Um, I'll tap it for 2 green, healing myself up for 2. And then I'll use one of the greens to Worldly Tutor. And then if that resolves, I'm just going to search for a card and then pass. It's a creature card and put it on top of my deck. So let's see
All
if
right.
somebody mills me out.
So one, two, three. So that would make him a 8/8. So I can
Mhm.
tap one green, tap her, give me 8 mana of any combination of colors. I use one white and three of it to play Smothering Tithe. Um,
Do you want to pay the two, nerd?
So I have to
uh,
reveal, so I'm gonna reveal a roaming throne. Sorry,
yes.
and then
So now
I
every
will
time he
pop
Ristic
up.
studies, I get a treasure, basically.
Sounds good. I'm not
I
jealous or
am.
anything.
On the Smothering Tides, did you pay the extra one?
Uh, you know what? I will. I will pay
Okay.
one of the
There's a
what
reliquary
eight,
tower down
eight
there
I
if you want
have.
to pay the. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's easy. That's the best one. So I still have 4 mana sitting there. I'm gonna use three of it for uh Corson's Grip and get rid of Heuristic Study. Yeah, it does have a
Sure.
split second.
Gonna pay the what?
I was at 8 mana, so I am gonna discard an island. Or sorry,
Yep.
8 cards. I'll discard an island from my hand. And then yeah, are you paying the one for that?
Do I pay the one for something that's destroying the one?
Well, you still cast it.
Okay. So yes, I'm gonna pay that last bit that I got from Salvela and do that. Okay, now I have
It's
five,
a
which is
spell, correct?
exactly. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I'll just yeah.
All right. So I will pay one green, one red. Is that right? Yes. And then play Bard class. All legendaries come in with a 1/1 counter, additional 1/1 counter on them. And then I will play black, white, and black for Drana, Liberator of Malakar, flying first strike, and when she comes into combat to a player, or yeah, whenever she deals combat damage to a player, I put a 1/1 counter on all attacking creatures. Does trigger the Cascade for 2. This could be a minute. There are a couple in here, but you're essentially going to get to see my entire deck. Hey, there's one.
Hmm.
Canine Mark. That gives everything Ward 1 as long as he's untapped. And then I can also tap 2 mana and make a legendary unblockable.
Cool, cool. Do you have Fibblethip in there?
And
Because I think that would be a pretty good draw two for two
who's
mana.
that?
Fibblethip is a one and a blue homunculus for a 1/1. If it ETBs, draw a card. If it ETBs from your library, draw another card. So it's like essentially just draw two with the 1/1.
Very nice. And that's let's see here. I'm not gonna go hard yet. I will pass
Can
turn.
I be a little hard?
All right. Untap.
Gonna pay the two.
Draw. No. Play
um,
Island as my
Dread, if
land.
you need to have better attacks, I can give double strike to one of your guys.
I gotta roll for like 2 seconds. I will be back.
We'll
If somebody could
see what
help
I
me with
can
the
get.
draws, that would be
I'm gonna
fantastic.
tap.
Well, what I'm saying is, if you do need to go to combat, I can help.
Well, I'm gonna tap 4
Oh, he dumped already.
to play at Sushi, the Blazing Sky.
Give me some more.
Let's she.
Uh,
You're making treasure tokens, right?
we will see. All right, let's. How big is your stuff, Marco?
I have a 5/6, a 2/2, a 4/5, and a 4/4, and my commander's a 7/7.
Um, I can give your dragon haste and vigilance if you want, or I can give something double strike.
So Sangreiti, just before I go to combat, which of his merfolk do you most would help you out most?
Um, honestly, I think the counter target non-creature thing is gonna disrupt the board the most.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so
Because once he gets enough merfolk, he could just blank all of our non-creatures.
Mind you, to cast whatever you're about to cast, if it's targeting them, you have to pay an extra 2 mana.
yep, I know.
Alright.
So I'm gonna pay 3 life to at least give a counter to Atsushi. I'm going to. So yeah, giving at sushi, haste and vigilance would be
Okay.
very helpful.
I will once I get priority, give them haste, vigilance, and +2/+0.
Okay, so that'll be when I move to combat.
Mhm.
All right. So I am just going to swing at sushi at Marco. So that would be 8 damage total flying.
Okay. I'll take 8.
Sadly, the dethrone trigger doesn't go off.
Yo,
Second
he's
main.
got the throne trigger.
Second main. I will tap a black, and it'll cost me 2 extra to cast this. And I'm going to Annihilating Glare as an additional cast spell. As an additional cost to pay this to cast this spell, I either need to pay for or sack a creature. I'm going to sack at Sushi, and we will target the Voldaran Hexcatcher.
Okay, I'm gonna use its ability Sacking Realm Walker. One counter is gonna go onto the Ozolith to make you. It's gonna counter it pretty much unless you pay 1 mana, which you cannot. So
Um, well,
unless
with the
on the
death
die
trigger.
trigger, but Death Trigger will resolve.
Hold on. Let me see the spell. Okay, so
So
what he can
he
do is
attacks.
he sacrifices the creature and then targets. So I guess I don't know how the stack would work.
The sack is part of the pay.
Yeah.
So that would still, that's kind of like paying the cost of the spell like the mana.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
sack
So
will
when I
still go off.
when I counter it,
Will you have the treasures to
you
pay?
he doesn't have to sack the creature
Well,
because
no,
the
it's
spell gets countered completely,
well
right?
he gets to sack the creature regardless because it's a part of casting the spell as opposed to the
Yeah,
resolution.
it's
Okay,
essentially part
okay,
of the
cool.
cost, like
Right, right,
paying.
right. Cool. But then if I counter it, the counter is on top of your cast, so when it dies to the sack, you can't get the treasure tokens to use the mana to counter it.
Well, what I guess you can do is in response to the creature's death trigger, then put that onto the stack.
Wait, how would I not get the treasure because it's still dying?
You will get the treasure. He's
Yeah,
probably going to counter it with the getting the treasures on the stack as opposed to countering it after the treasures resolve. So
yes.
it'll be like let's say that this is your dragon. Um, so I'm gonna cast the blah blah blah, sacking this to put the treasures onto the stack. But with the
Okay.
death trigger on the stack, he will counter the spell, so the treasures will ETB after this is in the graveyard and back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like they'll enter after my counter resolves, pretty
Oh yeah,
much.
that's fine. I was just meaning I thought you were saying like I don't get the treasures
No,
whatsoever.
no,
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 no.
no. You can't use the
That's where
treasure
I was
to
at.
pay the one to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I'll
so I
put
will
the
get
one onto the Ozolith. Realm Walker will die.
3 treasures.
Hey Jesse, when I draw, I'm not gonna pay.
Uh, then I will use. Don't want to use them right now. Probably shouldn't. Okay, I'm just gonna move to end step. At sushi will come back in.
Mhm.
And then I will pass.
Cool. Untap upkeep. Uh, okay. Um, I can do a thing to slow Marco down a bit, but it's also gonna slow you down, Dread.
I mean, at this point, we kind of need to just take whatever hits we can.
Okay. Um, I'm going to not that land. Pay 6 for Vorinclex Monstrous Raider. Putting
Yep.
two counters on this guy. I'm gonna deal 2 damage to Jesse. Um, Marco, do you have any creatures that are untapped that have a power 4 or greater?
My commander.
Okay. It's untapped?
Yep. Or sorry, untapped. Power four greater. Herald of the Secret Streams and Kopala theoretically, because this is a lord giving them
All right,
plus.
so incredibly sorry. Had to put a meatloaf in the oven.
Yeah, you're good. You just took 2 damage while you were gone.
Oh God, you guys are such cheaters. I'm just kidding.
Um,
Did you
uh,
pay your two for my treasure?
I did not.
Okay.
Uh, carry away all the shining gold. Three, six, seven. Okay. I'm gonna
So
go
yeah,
to
untapped. I have these two.
cool. I'm going to just do four in the air at Marco, and that's commander. And once that's done, I will pass the turn.
All right. I will take four.
Dread, before Monstrous resolves, do you want to pay three to put a counter on your dragon?
Yeah, I think I better.
Wait, does that
It doesn't affect you, Jesse. It'll
doesn't
affect Bard
affect?
class, but it's not gonna like fuck your
Okay,
commander
it's
up.
about counters. For some reason, I was thinking tokens. I'm like, well, that would basically shut down Smothering Tithe, but no, it doesn't. Okay,
No, no, we're good.
never mind.
Marco, once all that's done, you can go ahead and untap.
All right.
All on the floor, untap. Give me some more.
Sorry if I stalled everything, but I legit put together a meatloaf in like 3 minutes flat. So I'm just saying,
I
I'm
will
pretty proud of myself.
never forgive you, but I will forget about it.
Okay.
All right.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
We have very short.
Um,
Could pay that too. You got a lot of mana.
nah, I'm not gonna pay the two. You can have it.
In response, I'm gonna roll a rock paper scissors die and another one. I got a red paper and a blue scissors.
Ooh, blue one. Ooh, I scoop. Uh,
The problem is there's so many creatures with one counters on them.
Actually, it's almost the theme of like two of our decks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna play an island as my land for turn. Do I pop it? I need to fairies protection.
I have one
I'll
plains open.
have to try, so I'm gonna tap Soul Ring for two, the Great Henge for two, which will let me gain two, and then I'll do
Are we
my
doing
two
Psych Rift?
forests, yeah, and the island for Cyclonic Rift.
In response, I will sack my commander and at sushi to Yeheni.
No. So I really want to do the
And
like counter.
Yeheni goes back to mine. And I guess I'll crack the 3 treasures for floating mana.
So it resolves, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Jesse, all non-land permanents bounce to your hand.
oh, sorry. I was
Yeah,
not paying attention.
you are good.
He's like, no, thank you.
I
Double it,
actually am
pass
gonna
it on to
Like,
someone
I'm gonna
else.
I don't give
pass
a
on that
fuck.
actually.
That doesn't sound fun. Can I just not do that?
Wait,
Wait, what?
I'm just thinking if I could. No, I don't have anything. If I could bounce some of them, then like use Gandalf's like flash ability, I'm gonna have to crack these three for no reason.
Oh, actually, okay, hold up. I misdid something because I'll still have the 3 treasures because I will choose the at sushi ability of exiling 2. Wow.
It doesn't.
Um,
Those are pretty lands.
those are pretty lands. That
And it
will
was an
be
all right. It wasn't like okay.
When are you triggering his ability though?
when I sacked him because
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't do either of the triggered abilities. So
Gotcha,
I'll.
gotcha.
But okay, so now the treasures are gone because
We're
I
all
spoke to
Yep.
professionals.
this.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Alrighty, everybody good?
Yeah,
Yep.
supposedly.
Okay. I will tap for 4 and play the Roaming Throne.
Yes.
When it ETBs, the Great Henge will give it a 1/1.
I imagine you're picking what goblin for him.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'll pick Merfolk for him.
They're wet goblins.
Yeah.
Wet goblins, exactly. Just piranhas. Move
Alright.
to combat.
We
We're
dying?
gonna start exploring. I don't know if I have enough to kill all of you.
I think you're getting close enough to kill two of us.
Yeah, at least.
Maybe, maybe. Herald of the Secret Streams will explore. Sakashima the Imposter. I will leave that on top. It's gonna get 2 counters here. Hawkball will get 2 counters. Kapala will get 2 counters. Medallion will get 2. And Roaming Throne will get 2. Let's see here. So now that's a 7. That's 4. That's 11. That's 9. So that's 20. That's 6. So that's 26 damage. See, I could really only kill one person if I wanted to. Or do I be fair and split the damage up equally?
Fuck you, nerd. Kill me. I don't have anything. I'm just kind of just.
I can't even kill you though, regardless. So I have 26 on the board.
Oh, okay, okay.
I will.
Just do 26 to Jesse and pass the turn.
Wow.
I just fucking
Is
with
this
you.
about the meatloaf, guys?
Yeah.
This is about me leaving for the meatloaf?
Let's see. I'm gonna. Let's swing Hawkball over at. How much commander have I done? 5 over there. 9 over there. 7 over there. That's juicy. Sangreiti, you will get Hawkball.
hmm
Um.
I don't know how much his power is.
Right now he is a 9/9. And then I'll swing Herald at Master Baden Jesse.
How much is that?
It is at the moment a 7/7/8. So you'll take 7.
Okay.
And then I will swing. I'll actually just leave it at that. And then Hawkball will get a trigger. I'll put.
Come on, baby. I need you to be what I want you to be.
I'll put Alchemist Refuge uh, on my board as the trigger for Hawkball. And then I'll pass the turn there.
On your end step.
Yes. All right, here we go. Come on, baby. Give me what I need. Give me what I need. That's not what I need, you son of a bitch. Well, I'm going to have to put my mana rocks back out there. I'm going to then.
Oh, this actually would have triggered Hawkball twice. So I'll draw a card for that.
I'll leave that. On untapped. It's really upsetting. I could just do it that way. Yep, we're gonna do it that way.
I like how no one's drawn a single board wipe.
Well, it.
Not talking to you.
I
yeah.
mean,
One.
I got the
but I
board
also
wipes.
haven't had much
I'm
of a
not
card.
talking to you.
Double
I got
tap
the
and then Savala, whatever the fuck your name is. And that's pretty much all I can do in my turn. I got something out there at least.
All right. Gonna untap.
See, I was fair. I wanted to try to split up the damage.
I'll play this island from Exile from Atsushi.
Oh, I should have done that. That's okay.
2, 3 for my unspeakable symbol. Then 1, 2, 3 for a Nazgul. When it enters, the ring tempts me. Now the ring tempts me. I put a 1/1 counter on each wraith that I control. Okay. Sangretti can. Oh no, you're all tapped out, so you can't give double strike.
I cannot.
I was gonna say I could pay a lot of life right now
Well,
and just at sushi.
you could, but like I can't help you.
Yeah. So let's just go ahead and tap. Put some people on edge. I'll tap 2 to play a blood artist.
Hmm.
Move to combat. And I guess I will swing at sushi at
Atsushi has
Marco.
haste.
It came in on your turn.
He came in on your end
Your
step.
end step.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
And Sangretti, I'm sorry, I need the protection. I'm gonna swing Max at you
3, 4.
4. And then at Sushi is a 4/4 flying trample at
I'll
Marco.
take the 4.
And I am going to go ahead and pass.
Okay. Um, untap, upkeep.
Oh, top deck a fairy protection.
It's not a good card, but it might help me out a bit, or it might not. Um, I don't know if I have the mana for it, and it's a 1-drop. Hold on, I need to do thinkies. Um, so that's that, and then wow, sad time. I top decked a hardened scales, and I don't have enough green mana to cast it. So I'm just going to do Champion a Lambholt, and then I'm going to use Opal Palace to cast a Shalai and Hallar to put a 1/1 counter on both of my creatures. I will deal 2 damage to Marco.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, and I will pass you the tourney.
All right. Here we go. Untap, upkeep, draw.
I've cast a total of 5 non-land cards this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Vorinclex, so like 6, I guess, and my commander counts twice.
So let's say I theoretically copy Roaming Throne, right? It makes my triggered abilities on Merfolk's trigger 3 times, correct?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Sounds a little bit brutal for you guys.
I mean,
Sounds a
dead is
little
dead.
bit brutal.
That's true.
Dead is dead. Um, all right, let's do Soul Ring for 2. Breeding Pool for a blue and Island. Then I'll cast Sakashima. Choosing Roaming Throne, which when it ETBs, it'll get a 1/1 counter from the Great Henge. And now I have 2 Roaming Thrones on the field. I'll move to combat. Herald of the Secret Streams will explore 3 times. Forest, that'll go to my hand. Emperor Mahale, I will let that go to my graveyard, giving this a +1/+1. And then Heroic Intervention. I'll keep that on top,
Hell yeah.
making this a 6/6. Then everyone else is pretty much going to get 3 counters because I will keep that on top. So that's
I refuse to keep
grand out
track.
of counters. That's 8. That's 6. 6. 6. And 4. That's a lot of bullshit. I will play. Or no, I'm in combat, so I.
I have a 2/2 and a 4/4 flyer.
That's fine. All my shit's
Which
unblockable.
oh, that's forgot about that.
Yeah,
We
I could
we
just
just
kill you
killing the
with
table,
commander
everybody.
damage. I think I might be able to. This kills Sangreiti with commander
Sangreiti.
damage. Sorry, Sangreiti. Um, Dread Panda, I would need 20.
I like how no one stopped him at any point.
Yeah, no one's messed with me whatsoever.
I tried,
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
I tried as
this
barely.
well.
is 9.
So you got commander coming at me?
9. Yeah,
All right.
these two will go to Dread. So that is 9 and 11, so that's 20.
Oof.
Yep.
I had
And
nothing. I had nothing that
Master
entire fucking game.
Oh,
Baden. Hmm.
Do you guys want to run it back after this?
yeah, I do.
Cool.
I'm
I
down.
cannot, or I totally would.
Yeah, fuck you,
My
Nico.
next
I
one was
gotta.
Mass Mutiny.
This is 7. That's 9. I should leave yeah. 7 and 9. So Master Baden, you have 16 coming at you.
Okay, so I'm down to a fucking 6. Okay.
Okay. And then on a track trigger, Hawkball will trigger 3 times, letting me put 1 forest, and then I will draw 2. And then let's do. Hmm. I'll tap the Great Henge for 2, heal 2, tap Command Tower, and that for Surge Spanner, which is a 2/2. Whenever it becomes tapped, I can pay 1 in the blue to bounce a permanent to its owner's hand. When it ETBs, it'll get a 1/1 counter from the Great Henge.
I think you got
And
it.
then I'll pass the
I
turn
I
there.
think we just like
Yeah, if he's down the scoop, I mean,
I have a farewell, which I was going to play this turn and get rid of everything.
Marco, do you have a counter spell?
I don't have. How many mana would you have left if you cast that?
So 1, 2, pass one of those to get 2. So that would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. So I'd have 3. So you'd have to, what,
I could.
sack 3 merfolk?
No, because when I sack it, it'll be a triggered ability, which will count 3 times.
It's an activated
So I.
ability.
Uh,
Yeah, when you proactively do something, you're activating an ability. When something is happening because of something, it's a triggered ability.
gotcha, that's fine. So yeah, I just sack like 3 of these.
Right. All right, that's it then.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Marco, do you want to reset this lobby or do you want to try and make a new
I'm going to
lobby?
bail so you can get another guy. So
I
I
got you.
Sure.
appreciate the game, guys. Have a good one.
Have a wonderful
Doesn't
night,
matter to
Jesse.
me. I could reset and see if somebody joins
Okay.
if you want.
Um,
There you go.
oh, sweet.
It's quick and easy.
What up, Bear? How are you doing today? Who's your commander? No one can
So
hear you, by the way.
yeah, my microphone doesn't like to connect right when I join, so I have to like
Uh, no
set it
worries.
as an input.
Is your commander
For
Shalai and
some
Hallar?
reason,
Huh?
it looks like Hawkball to me.
Oh, sorry. It
Personally,
looked like we had the same
it
commanders.
looks It looks like I have the same commanders. And
Should I keep
oh,
this or switch out? Yeah, I'll
that's
keep
what I
this.
was
I'll
gonna
keep this.
ask too. Should I keep the merfolk or switch out?
I don't feel like I did enough for me to switch out for a new commander. So I'm just gonna try and get this going again.
I haven't played this one since I got some improvements in it.
Mm,
Oh shit. Okay. I will keep this with a hope and a dream.
with a hope and a dream.
Yeah.
Okay, I will swap my deck. I will have to take out a card from here to throw in. Fair warning, it is the Cyclonic
Sweet.
Rift. I just don't want to proxy it, so.
Okay. I'm cool with proxies.
Same.
If they
I
wanted
mean,
people to own cards, they'd be affordable.
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. Can you fork over like a week's worth of rent for one card?
Right.
Please and thank you. I want money, please. uh,
I do my best. It's just for me. I like to own at least one copy of the card. Like I've been trying to get all the
no.
shocks and fetches to start
I like that idea. I
proxying.
dude. Okay, so I started with Oath of the Gatewatch, or just about that, and I liked the game so much, I made the decision. I was like, I'm gonna buy at least one box, and then buy what singles I need after that box if, I don't get what I want. And
Yeah,
now I'm like, how can I give like Hasbro as little of my money as possible?
right.
And it's their fault.
Yeah, I just try to buy as much as possible from my local game store, get as much
Yeah,
supply
yeah,
from them. I've ordered out of Card Kingdom. I'm only going to be one fetch land short.
yeah. I don't know. It's just like every time they do a good thing, they do like two things that are like as predatory, to like balance it out, I
But
can't.
then the trouble is, it's also like you want to support the people who work for them who have done the amazing work.
Yeah, but they're gonna get fired anyway. Like
Well,
whether
that I know it's kind of a here and there. Like it creates the problem of like, is it going to create the feedback loop
like
of
like
are the
everyone
execs going
everyone
to
who
stay
made
because
Baldur's Gate 3 is fired now.
yep,
Like what the fuck? Like that's unconscionable. Like talk about like, killing your fucking like sweatshop employees because you want to save money on life insurance.
oh, it's ridiculous. Well, not save money on life insurance. You want to line execs pockets.
Yeah. I'm ready to go whenever everyone else is, so
Yeah,
Sure, I'll
I'm good
randomize
on
this.
mine too.
3, 2, 1.
no, racism. Elf racism.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So, fair warning, this is a fast start. It's not typically what this deck does. It's not usually this fast, but it is fast.
Yeah, you're good.
I can keep this and pray. I think that's what I will do. Just keep and pray. Who's got the fast deck? Bernard?
Nope.
I have a fast start.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
To land into a mana crypt, into a soul ring, into a fucking arcane signet.
I'm only missing one of the cards in that combo.
Oh, there you go. It's the mana crypt.
It is. It's Mana Crypt is in this deck. I just don't have it in hand.
All right. Well, if everybody's ready to go, I'm.
Good.
All right. I will draw. Play a forest and pass.
I'll draw and do exactly
Land,
what
soul ring, soul ring.
Markov said.
Arcane signet.
Yeah. And pass.
All right, untap,
I've got a
upkeep.
rampant growth.
I I
Gain
swear I've
two.
been playing this game for like
Draw.
2 years. I've gotten that combo like once. I was so excited.
I don't believe you. Okay, LSV in disguise.
That's a
We're fucking with
swamp.
you. It's not that serious.
Swamp pass.
You got swamp ass. Forest pass.
Draw. I'll do. Ooh. What lands we have that? I'll just go ahead. I'll play an exotic orchard. I'll tap two to play a Farseek. Going to get a plains. I'll
It's a
pass.
good TV show, by the way,
It is.
or Farscape.
I'll play a plains. I'll tap 4 and bring out the sovereign and pass.
On your end step, I'm going to tap one in Vampiric Tutor. And I will go search.
You didn't need to hold that up.
I
That
had
was
2 lands,
I know, but
and then he had
you didn't need
four
you
mana.
didn't need to hold that up. You could have just you could have just sent it. It's not a competitive scene.
Vampiric Tutor is one that you don't have to reveal it, right?
No, you don't.
You're showing us your
No,
entire deck if you want to.
I know, but
Okay.
oh, sure.
Just if you want to keep
Just to make it
the
fair, you know what I
veg.
Yeah,
mean?
if you
I'll
Yeah.
want.
let you guys.
Yeah.
Hand is here. I think the problem is like, what do I take, knowing I only have a little bit of
Uh,
shit in my hand.
Hercules Recall would be kind of cool.
Okay, I'll take that card, put on top. Try to be quick here. Nice little cut. This card goes on top. Untap, upkeep, gain 2, and draw. I'll play a Plains as my land for turn. Tap the Plains. I'll play Soul Warden.
In response, I'm gonna tap my land.
You gotta stop with the bullshit. Scaring me every time. I'll pass the turn there.
I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna fire that rampant growth off and pass.
Good. Untap. Keep the draw. I will play an island as land for turn. Tap 4. And get out my commander and then
I'll
pass.
gain a health for that.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play a forest. I'll tap 3 to cast Miri Weatherlight Duelist.
I'll gain another health for that.
And I should have done this in a different order, but alas, a Mana Gorger Hydra.
I'll gain another health for that.
And just because you're gaining life, I'm going to send my commander at you for 3.
3, I will take 3.
And then I'll pass.
Alright. Untap, gain 2 on my upkeep, and draw. That's not good. I'll tap a white and a black.
A
I will
waste
play a
fund.
Karlov of the Ghost Council. And then I will play Flooded Strand as my land for turn, paying 1, and I will go on to search and then pass turn.
Cool, cool. I'm gonna float 3 mana, play Lotus Field, and sack these guys,
I'm
and
gonna
then
take a Rafine's Tower.
and then
Tap to
play
sack.
Cultivate. I'm gonna put a basic onto the field and one into hand, and I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. I will play a forest. Then I will tap a
I'm gonna put a
blue
plains into field and a mountain into hand.
and a green to play a living lectern. I can pay one to sack it to draw a card and create a sorcerer roll token.
On that, I will gain a life from her, and Karlov will gain 2 counters.
In response to Karlov gaining the counters, I'm going to
Okay.
tap 3, and I'm going to Tishana's Tidebender its effect.
Trigger.
Yeah, so that ability will not
Yep.
go off for as long as she is on the field.
No problem.
Well, since another creature ETB'd, it will get another instance of all that, and then the original trigger will get negated.
There,
So I
okay.
will get 2 counters
Yeah.
and
I
draw an
also have a
extra
similar
life.
effect happening.
What do you have going on, my
The
friend
Mana
Bear
Gorger
Mountain?
Hydra.
I'll pass.
Whenever a
Oh,
player casts a spell, it gets a +1/+1.
there you go. So this is a 4/4 with no abilities at the moment.
It's got the ability to smack a bitch.
It does, but
I'll play a
it's not
forest,
enough.
and I'll tap for 3 for Beastmaster Ascension.
Oh,
I'll send Miri at Sangreiti.
3.
Yep, it's a 3/2. The Hydra at Marco. Shit. This doesn't go well for me either way. Okay, I'm sending the Sovereign at Dread and the Hydra at you, Marco. On attack,
okay.
this will gain 4 more counters.
Okay, I will block with my 0/4 Lectern.
Okay.
Do I take the 8 is the question.
It's a 9/9.
It's a 9/9. Do I
And it
take
has
the
trample.
9? Yeah, I'll take the 9.
Okay. And then I'll pass, and Miri is activated.
I promise not to attack you with more than one creature next turn.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No worries.
I mean, you are in red. You could have some haste.
Sure. I mean, I do have a Vorinclex in here somewhere.
Yeah.
It's in there though.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, gain 2, and draw. Man, that is good, but not right now. Which one do I play is the question, actually. I'll tap for 3, and I'll play a Ghostly Prison, so
Hmm,
for each creature, you guys have to
Coward.
pay 2 to attack me. And then I will... Sovereign, I'll return the favor and swing at you for 4.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Cool. Untap, upkeep, draw. Mountain, and I'll cast Sahili and Hallar, or excuse me, Shalai and Hallar. Excuse me.
I'll gain
Um,
1.
yep, and I will pass the turn.
Alright, untap.
By the way, we gotta get rid of that Mana Gorger Hydra. Cough, cough.
Who's we?
Yeah,
Who's we?
trying.
All of us.
It does double when I attack with it and Sovereign.
Okay,
Yeah, so,
it's not my problem. I got a 3/3. That thing's not coming at me.
It feels bad sending it at anybody. I'm not gonna lie.
Sangretti, you don't have any possible blockers that could kill Tishana.
What's Tishana's power?
3/2, but if you blocked, your commander would die. So it's you wouldn't want to do that because I could transfer the. Oh no, it would have to counter ability. This is creating a predicament. Well, I'm just gonna tap 2, 4 for a growing ranks. At the beginning of my upkeep, I populate.
That's a good card.
It is a good
Really good
card.
card.
And then I guess I'll help chipping away, and I'll swing. I'll swing Tishana at bear.
Okay,
So that'll be 3,
I'll take it.
and I will pass.
I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. And I'll tap for 4 to cast Renata, Called to the Hunt.
I'll gain a life for that.
And then I'll move to combat, and I'll send Miri at Sangreiti,
I'll take it.
Sovereign at Macro, and the Hydra at Dread. And
Sovereign, you'll have to pay 2 mana.
I will pay that.
Alright. And Sovereign's how big right now?
3-2 or 3-4. I mean,
I'll take 3 more commander damage.
Okay, with my block, I'm gonna throw a living lectern in front of it. Does it have?
it does. So it's a 1919.
And you guys don't want to deal with that, so.
Yeah, I
Hell
feel like
no.
I'm just gonna have to take that 19.
Okay. And I'll pass.
Okay. I will untap. My upkeep gain 2. And then draw. No lands. So I really have only one option. One option. I want to talk some politics here, but I don't really trust any of you guys.
Well,
If you can, I'm actually hoping you get rid of Tishana's Tidebender so you can get your exile back. So
I don't want to get rid of Tashana though. I want to get rid of fucking the Mana
Hydra.
Gorger.
Yeah.
well, wouldn't that
Untap
give
for
you the
2.
ability if we were to play creatures? Because I'm planning on dropping a lot of creatures. That would give you life, which could then lead to an exile.
I like turtles.
I'm okay. I'm gonna pay 2 to Demonic Tutor, if that resolves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I will go
In response to the tutor, actually, I'll go ahead and pay 1. I'm going to crack my living lectern. I will exile it to Bernard. So it's going to come back as a 1/1 food golem. I get to draw a card and put out a sorcerer roll token that I'll put on Tishana. And then I draw a card from second lectern.
Okay, I don't have to reveal it, so that will go there.
I mean, you can if you
You're all gonna
want.
see it anyways. I mean, you're all gonna see it anyways. Don't worry about it.
Am I going to be finding a basic land?
Are you gonna be finding a basic land or healing 19?
Well, if you
Swords,
cast it,
yeah.
it'll be 20 or 21.
Well, if I cast it, that'll be 20. Well, I'll tap a white while you do that, and yeah, go fetch a basic land.
Cool.
Okay.
Path to
I'm
exile that.
gonna Veil of
Oh.
Summer just to draw a card.
Okay.
I got a land. Let's go.
Nice, that's what I need right about fucking now. Alrighty, give this a little cut. And that'll be it for me. I will pass.
Okay. And tap up, keep draw. I'm gonna pay 4 for a Felidar retreat. I'm gonna put a basic down, and I'm gonna get a cat. I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna attack bear for 3 commander in the air.
I'll take 3.
That's yeah. With that, I'll pass turn.
All right. Untap. On upkeep, I will populate my living lectern food golem. So I'll have a second one of those.
Oh, that's good.
Draw. I will tap. Well, first I'll play a forest as my land for turn. Let's see.
Oh, I gained a life when your token entered.
Yep. So I will tap. This is going to seem familiar from our last game. 2, 3, 4 for a roaming throne. I'm going to name Foods.
Food is not a creature type. It is a super type of artifact.
You can name Golem.
Yeah, I'll name Golems.
That's a good idea.
Um,
See, I pulled Bernard and I wanted to build a deck out of it, but it's nice watching you
it's
play it.
it's really really fun. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
move to
pulled the
combat.
borderless version, so
Nice.
I'm gonna swing 4 at bear on attack. I scry 1. I'll leave that on top. And then I will pass.
Okay. Untap.
now let's see how scary this gets.
Yeah, Beastmaster is about to happen.
Yeah.
Restless Prairie is my land for turn. And then I'm going to move to combat and send Renata at Marco, Miri at Sangreiti, and Sovereign at Dread.
You gotta pay 2 mana to hit me.
I will do that gladly.
Cool.
How big is Renata?
How big is Sovereign?
So Beastmaster Ascension, I'm going to have trigger first. So everything gets +5/+5.
Well, the triggers to put counters on it are going to go on the stack first.
Aren't they both on attack whenever a creature you control attacks?
Well, regardless, with the triggers on the stack, I'd like to have like a little bit of a discussion.
Okay.
I can get rid of Beastmaster Ascension if that's okay with everyone here.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Why would it not be okay with everyone here?
K
That
grip.
was a very short discussion.
Yeah. I don't see a world where that should live.
Yeah. I just wanted to like talk it out, see if it's okay with Marco and Dread. If I wouldn't have done it if they weren't okay with it.
Okay, nothing gets counters.
Alright.
I'll take
So
the
how
red.
big is Renata?
Renata is 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.
Bless you.
A 4/3.
Miri's a 3/2, and Sovereign is a 3/4.
I'll use this Karlov to block Renata. So
Okay.
both of them will die.
I'll block Okinek with my 6/6 roaming throne.
Okay.
Sangreiti, you blocking? Taking damage?
I just took it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
I don't have good
And
blocks,
then-
so I'm just gonna like let it go.
I'll pass. It does have first strike as
Alrighty.
well, so
Yeah, I got a 3/3 and a 2/2. It just, you know.
Untap, upkeep, gain 2, and draw. Where the motherfuck are my lands, dude? I personally just don't get it. I really don't.
How about you get better at the game?
I'll tell
No,
you
I'm
what,
just
I'll do
kidding.
you
I'm
one
just
better.
kidding. He's
be
like,
even better.
he's like, you know what? Fuck you, Armageddon.
I'll tap for 2 in a blue, and I'll cast Rhystic Study.
Let's go.
Okay.
Bastard.
And I'll pass the turn. Yeah,
All
nothing
right.
else to do.
Untap, upkeep, draw. That is a fucking funny card. I gotta make sure I got enough for that. So three. I'm gonna pay 6 mana for a Sun Titan.
That's a
Do
good one.
you want to help me draw a card there?
You know what, sir? How about you draw that card?
Thank you, sir.
I'm
Land,
gonna,
please.
I'm gonna
Oh my
get.
god, I love you, Sangreiti.
We can
I
make
love
out
you.
later. Speaking of land, I'm gonna get a land out of my graveyard. Um, I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on all of my creatures. I'll gain vigilance until the end of turn. I'm gonna go to combat. I guess that ghostly presence a thing.
It is.
I'm gonna hit Bear Mountain with my 3/3 cat. I'm gonna send. Oh, hold on, I got triggers to do. I'll do 3 damage to Marco.
Okay.
I'll send 4 commander at Dread, and I'll send 3 non-commander at Bear,
Okay.
and I'll pass the turn.
In response to the damage coming my way, I'll tap 2 and we'll Druid's Deliverance. So I'm going to prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to me this turn and populate.
In response to that, I'll let that resolve.
Okay.
So no combat damage, and I'll pass the turn.
You dealt
Marco,
3 to
that
me.
should give you a health.
No, there's no.
Oh, right, because you populate. Yep.
Yep, I
Yeah.
populated.
I did lightning bolt Marco though.
Yeah, so he lost 3 and then he'll gain.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then I get
Untap, upkeep,
yeah.
draw.
Yeah. And by the way, I do have a pump spell in hand that can go towards another player if they want.
Marco, you'll gain another life because I populated again.
Thank you.
That turn.
I forgot to ask also, did you want to pay the one for your Druid's Deliverance?
I would have been able to with my exotic orchard.
So let's just pretend that you did. Cool.
Yep, because
I don't appreciate
I'm
the
going to pay
racism.
my taxes as much as I can this time. I'm going to tap 2 for an Alchemist's Apprentice. I am going to
Pay the one?
sack.
Do it.
Yes.
Pay your taxes.
You know what? Yeah, so I'll sack my Alchemist's Apprentice. I'll exile it. It'll come back as a food golem.
So I'll gain 2 life for you putting 1 on and then 1 back onto the board.
Yeah, I will draw a card from that. Then I will tap a white, also paying the 1 to play a Selfless Savior. I can sacrifice it, and another target creature I control gains indestructible until end of turn.
Nice.
Cool, cool.
And then I'll gain 1 more.
That being populated is going to be annoying.
Very.
Possibly. Then I feel like I need to make up for some of that damage that I accrued. So I will send.
He's at 47.
I know, and I can only really swing 1 is the problem, because I can only pay for 1. But do I really try to pay for that? Yeah, why not? I'll pay 2, and I will send my 6/6 Ward 2 Trampling Roaming Throne at you, Marco.
6.
And then I will pass.
Okay.
The nice thing, it's basically a golem, so Bernard just goes off on Roaming Throne regardless.
Yeah, roaming throne's kind of nutty.
I'll play planes.
They gave it Ward 2 for whatever reason.
Because they knew everybody would want to blow it up.
I mean, that's the reason why you don't put it on there.
I'm gonna tap for 7, paying the 1 to recast my commander.
You want to go to combat there, buddy?
I do.
Let's go. I guess if she's tapped, only 1 creature can attack, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna send Miri at you, Marco.
Okay. How big?
She's a 3/2, and I'll pay the 2.
All right, so I will take 3.
And then I'll pass.
All right, untap. Oops, keep gained 2 health and then draw my card. I will play a command tower as my land for turn. Hmm. I really just don't have much to play. I will leave it at that and pass the turn.
All right. You got counter spells in there, buddy?
I don't know, do I?
I don't know. Well,
Fairy's protection, maybe?
let's do some violence real quick.
Yes, board wipe, please.
I'd like to go to combat.
No.
I'm gonna send 7 Sun Titan over at Bear and
Okay.
a 4 Commander over at Dread. Attack trigger. I'm gonna get this land from my graveyard, and I'll put a 1/1 counter on all of my creatures. And I will deal 3 damage to Marco.
I'll take 3.
Sweet. Um, with all that resolved, I'd like to cast Zakama, Primal Calamity.
Well, that seems good.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's. I'm not gonna be blowing your stuff up.
Hmm. Yeah, help yourself.
All right. I'll untap my lands and I'll pass the turn.
Okay. On your end step, I'm going to sack Selfless Savior to give Bernard Indestructible. I will exile it.
In response to that, I will naturalize your populate enchantment.
Hmm.
I can't have you
In,
getting
res-
indestructible forever.
in response to that, I'm going to sack my Alchemist Apprentice to draw a card. Exiled. Okay. Uh, yep. That resolves.
Cool, cool.
Tap. Draw. I'll play a Plains as my land for turn. 8. So I will first tap. Three,
Oh,
4.
Sangreiti, do you want to pay 1 for naturalize?
I don't have to.
It's up to you.
Tap 5 for
No,
Oron.
I mean you're not drawing a card regardless.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'm
an
not
activated ability.
drawing. So I'm playing Oron Frostfang.
Mhm.
So attacking creatures I control have Death Touch, and whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card.
Love it.
Do you pay the 1 for that?
Nope, because then I'm also gonna tap 3 to play Lochiel Clockwork Scholar. I'm going to prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to attacking artifact creatures I control. Oh, and I forgot to untap this. Whenever one or more artifact creatures enter the battlefield under my control, I draw a card. This ability triggers only once.
Right on, right
Do
on.
you pay 1 for that?
Nope.
Alright, and then I'll also gain another life.
All right. I'm going to move to combat. Sangretti, I'm going to send 4 3/3 trampling living lecterns at you.
So that's 12 life.
Marco. Sadly, I can't send any damage at you.
It's not sadly.
I mean, it kind of is. And Bear, at you, I will send my 4/3 Tishana's Tidebender on attack. I scry.
Well, if you want, I can just. Yeah, no, don't worry about me.
And I'll leave that on top. Okay, so that is all my attacks.
I'll take 4.
Cool. I took it.
Okay, so Sangretti, did you take all 4 attackers?
I'm at 19.
Okay, so I draw, that's 5 cards total.
Yep.
Sadly, I've already played my land for turn, so none of the ones that I just drew will do me any good. And I will pass.
Okay. I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna tap for 5, 4 of it being green, to cast Unnatural Growth.
What does that do again?
At the beginning of combat, I double the power and toughness of each creature I control until end of turn.
Love it.
I will tap. Oh,
Go ahead.
well, I have
You go
priority
first.
anyways. I will tap a blue and a black, and I'm gonna Dovin's Veto it. Spell cannot be countered. I counter target non-creature spell.
Okay.
In response, I'm gonna float 2 green, and I will naturalize Ghostly Prison. Destroy target artifact or enchantment.
Sure.
And I will also get rid of Ristic Study.
I did
Looks
not
like
pay the
me.
1 though, so
Okay, so then I'll draw one.
yeah.
Hey Bear, the path is open.
I didn't think that I was the problem anymore.
I know. I just said the path is open for you to attack.
No, I know. I'm just saying I didn't think that that was gonna be the problem anymore.
I mean,
He's
put it
racist.
this way. I know I have a lot of health, but I was sitting at 3 lands for the longest time.
No, I'm
So
not saying you're the problem either. I'm saying that all the golems are the problem.
those are a problem.
They're just 1/1s.
Well, they're 3/3s.
Technically.
Well,
I
since I've
mean,
only got
I can kill Dread on my turn
okay,
if Marco lets my spell resolve.
I've only got 1 good attack, I guess. So Marco, you've got 6 coming at you.
How
Alright,
much is it, Commander?
Commander?
Yeah.
3, Commander.
I'll take it all.
Okay, and then I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, gain 2. Draw. I need some blockers. I'm gonna play an Isolated Chapel. That's my land for turn.
Um, I don't believe that you have a plains or a swamp.
I have a plains, a swamp, a plains, not a swamp.
Oh, wait, math
Thank
checks
you,
out.
sir. And then I'll tap all 5, 2 of it being white, to cast a Crested Sunmare. Other horses I have indestructible, and at the beginning of each end step, if I gained life this turn, I create a 5/5 white horse creature token. That'll get me an extra health from Soul Warden. And then I will go to my end step. I'll make a 5/5, which I don't quite have a token for.
Cool.
So we'll just put that a 5/5 horse and pass it. Since you
Tap
said
upkeep
you could kill
draw.
Dread.
Yeah. I'm going to entwine a tooth and nail. So that's alright with everybody here?
Yeah.
What is that?
I'm gonna go get two creatures from my library, put them into my hand, and then I'm gonna put two creatures from my hand onto the field.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna grab that guy, and I'm gonna grab that guy. I'll reveal them in a second. Let me just get this shuffled up. Okay, blah blah. I'm gonna reveal Xenagos, God of Revels, and Halana and Elena partners.
Oh, that seems good.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them into my hand. I'm gonna put down. I feel like Bloodthirster and Halana Helena Partners is the best choice right now.
I will gain 2 health.
Alrighty. Are we ready for violence?
I'm
Yep.
so ready.
Okay. I'm gonna go to combat. I'm gonna put two counters on Bloodthirster, giving it haste until end of turn. I'm gonna deal two damage to Marco.
I will take 2.
Cool. Um, I would like to go to combat and attack Bloodthirster against Bear. And let's go Zakama, Sun Titan, and my cat over at Marco.
Thought you could kill Dread this turn. What's going on?
Oh, I'm gonna.
He's going back on his word. How
Hold
much
on.
damage am I taking?
So this is a 4/4 cat. This is a 8/8 Sun Titan. Oh,
Okay.
hold on. And my commander's going at Dread. So it'll be 5 commander going at Dread. Um, 8 Bloodthirster going at Bear. A 9/9 Trample coming at
Then 8
Marco.
8.
8/8, and then the 4 cat going at
I
Marco.
think he can kill everybody.
Maybe,
I think that
I don't
he
know if he
mathed
can.
that a little bit.
I'll
maybe.
use this horse to block the 8 8. It's indestructible, and then I'll take 9 and
Cool.
4, right?
Yeah.
13 then.
hmm Um, go to our next combat. I'm gonna untap uh, Bloodthirster. There's another combat step. Look at that. I'm going to put Halana Helena trigger onto. Let's just do Bloodthirster again. That just seems like a really, really good idea. Um, I'm going to send my commander and the Bloodthirster over at Dread. The 4/4 token is tapped. It won't be attacking this turn. And I'm going to send Sun Titan and Zakama over at Marco.
If Bloodthirster connects, you continue until you don't, right?
Yeah. But he can't attack the same person.
So how much damage am I taking from your commanders?
So my commander's a 5, and then Bloodthirster's a 6. Excuse me, 10.
I think you
Okay,
just win.
I will go ahead.
Dread, do you have flying blockers?
I do not.
Yeah, he wins regardless. Unless you can
I'm
somehow.
blocking the Bloodthirster to at least kill that and stop.
Bloodthirster's flying though,
Well,
is what
if
I'm
at
saying.
that point you would just be king making someone else. So you can like let this go through and let me like finish this combat and we're done, or you can stop me and then we like keep the game going, but with you dead regardless. Is that what's going on?
I mean, I was gonna say
Because
if
I
he
do
doesn't.
have enough blockers too. Because does it have flying?
Everything I'm attacking you
Bloodthirster
with is
does.
flying.
Yeah.
Oh, then I wouldn't be able to block anything. So I
And
just
then yeah, once it connects, it attacks me and I die regardless. So yeah, you just win.
Yeah.
GG.
Ugh.
GG.
GG's. I had Xenagos, Red Terror, Heroic Intervention. I had this Berserk,
there's me.
and I was so hoping to be able to draw land to be able to play this, but
Oh,
ugh.
dude, trust me, I had so much like I wanted to play, just no fucking lands.
I
No
didn't have
lands at all.
I didn't have any engines to start that weren't just like, oh yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
There's a Spicer, Sending Grid.
Alrighty,
Close.
guys. Well, GG's.
Yeah,
Oh,
GG's.
good
Have
game.
a good one.
I hope y'all have an amazing rest of the night.
Yeah, you too.